All right, what's up, everybody? So I didn't really necessarily want to make another video like this, but I felt like there was a reason I wanted to. I said I didn't want to, but like I'm going to anyways. I don't know. So it just dawned on me, like, the fact that I may never buy a PlayStation console again. And a lot of my friends kind of have said the same thing, that they won't buy a PS6 without a disk drive or something, you know, because like, I don't care about the numbers saying only 20% of gamers are buying the physical media and 80% are digital. I don't care about the numbers. Sony should care about those numbers, but they probably really don't care for their convenience of going digital. But what's hilarious about this whole situation is somewhere like KFC, Kentucky Fried Chicken over there, they're schooling PlayStation. Oh man, Domino's Pizza, they're schooling PlayStation. These companies, all right, you want your physical pizza to eat? Nah, you're going digital now. This is the future. Y'all don't want that real food. You want that digital food. Oh my gosh, dude. You want that Kentucky Fried Chicken? You want that crispy crunchy chicken in your mouth? Digital chicken. You know what? You want a comfy chair? Digital chair. You see this chair? It's digital now. I'm in a digital chair right now. It's digital. It's just there. You guys can't tell, but there's a chair right here. Bro, like, I'm telling you, this whole thing, man, it's just it's erupting into something crazy. And I really think Sony is just so stupid for doing. If Asha was smart, that is head of Xbox right now, if Asha was smart, she would see all of this backlash and change their minds on going digital only for Xbox's future right now, because they're getting schooled by so many big major companies. It's not even just the fans anymore. And everyone on YouTube hates this. Heck, your digital gamers, unless they're like PC fanboys or whatever, like a lot of your digital gamers even aren't really happy with it, because there should be an option. There should at least be an option between physical and digital. Digital has its good, like it does have its conveniences. Of course, it has its conveniences. It's still welcomed, but give us the option for physical media, for the physical discs or whatever, you know? Like, I understand GTA 6, maybe it's way too big to be on a Blu-ray disc, and it has to be like on 3 discs, 2 download discs, and then a regular disc maybe. Rumor has it they're doing a physical copy in the future after release. They're only releasing it digitally first because apparently they didn't want the game to be leaked out, because if it was on a disc, it would probably be leaked before it releases, and they don't want that. But I don't know 100% that that's confirmed or not. I'm not 100% positive. It could be. I hope it is true. I hope it's true that we're getting a physical copy of GTA 6. Not that it really matters, because everyone's going to buy a digital day one anyways. 39 million units in the first 24 hours of pre-orders, which is insanity. And they've already made $3 billion in revenue back. Like, GTA 6 is just this giant, massive juggernaut of a game that is just... We all knew this was going to happen. That this game was going to sell at least over 20 million to 30 million copies on pre-orders, and it's already at like 40 million on pre-orders within the first 24 hours, let alone day one when it releases. Like, it's actually insane, those numbers. It's really crazy, and maybe that motivated Sony to want to release this news so early. I don't know. I don't really understand. Like, that's a year and a half away, which is quite some time. But I think holiday of 2027 probably is going to be the PlayStation 6, and that's why they're releasing this news now. And wow, this console, I hate to say it, but if the PS6 is digital only, I hope it fails. I really hope it fails. I hope Sony just gets buried under. I really do. I hope that this causes Sony, at least PlayStation, to just die. I don't want it anymore. I don't. physical for life, hashtag save physical media. Use that everywhere to support your physical media. And at this point, like I said, digital does have its positives for sure, but it also has negatives. Like they literally are shutting down the PlayStation 3 and PlayStation Vita stores now, so that's gone. Granted, it takes 20-ish years, but when I think about it, the PS4, in another 10 years or less, they will shut down the PlayStation 4 stores. They will do it. They will do it. You are renting this stuff. You don't own any of it. They'll just shut it down in the future. Steam, I don't see them ever like going away because that's PC's like main platform. I don't ever see like that being an issue, but older consoles, you see this throughout the years. The Wii, it died. The online died. The Wii U, the online died. The 3DS, the online died. Now the PS3 and PS Vita, the stuff just dies. It all just dies. You don't need to own anything. It's dumb. It's dumb, and I hate that I'm doing another video for this, but at the same time, I feel the need to just lash out about it even more. Why? Because everybody else is still lashing out about it. Everyone else is still making videos on it, so I'm going to again, because, listen, when KFC and Domino's Pizza are making fun of PlayStation because of their decision and saying they're gonna... You're getting digital food only and you're not getting physical fried chicken or pizza anymore, that's freaking hilarious, dude. And same with the chair company. That's hilarious. And there's more companies too. They're just going to keep going on and on. I feel like more companies are just going to keep joking about this, and I hope more do. It's so hilarious. I'd love to see like McDonald's of all places do it. That'd be crazy. I don't think they want it to be part of this drama or mess though. But I'm happy that there are a lot of other big chains that are still making fun of this. And Sony's not going to say anything about it because they don't care. Every single post they make for the next year and a half, whether it's Instagram, X, or YouTube, they're going to say stuff, and it's not going to matter. All of their comments are going to be full of nothing but get rid of digital, we need physicals, we need physicals. That's exactly what it's going to be. So that's just how it's going to be, you know. That's what I'm saying. So I don't know. The whole situation's dumb. It's dumb, and I can't believe that the PS5 might be my last PlayStation that I ever buy. And that's all I really got. I hope you enjoyed this rant, because it was kind of a rant. A little bit of a joke here or there, which is funny, but it's just frustrating because the PlayStation 5, it's been an okay generation in some ways, but I do think the PS4 generation was much better with PlayStation. But still, having that physical... just the physical copies, man, on your library, your shelf, that's like a library, but of video games. It's a wonderful thing to have. You can call me old school at this point, but I think even Gen Z is starting to really appreciate physical media more than digital media, and I think that's because I say we, I'm right there from Gen Z. But Gen Z was exposed to too much digital, and it kind of made them want to go backwards in some ways, you know? And a lot of Gen Z still grew up with physical media. So the generation after, I don't know, with the whole Roblox and Fortnite and all that with kids. I don't know with all that. But that being said, I don't know if what the future holds. But if anything says anything, at least the Switch 2 will have physical media for its whole generation as a new console. And I hear that we're going to get less game key cards than we have. Meaning some games might take longer, but that's fine, you know? Less key cards is good news. That's great news. And I think Nintendo's going to keep physical media going for quite some time still, at least through the Switch 2 generation for the next like 7 to 8-ish years. We'll see from there. They might do like a Switch 2 Lite that's digital only or something, but that's not going to mean anything to do with the Switch 2 generation because Nintendo is for families and all of that, and I feel like it's just better off having that stuff in the stores, but I don't know. Thinking now of the appreciation of getting gifts on Christmas that are physical cases with games in them that we got excited for as kids, that feeling is dying. And that really just sucks to think about, you know? It's really a feeling that probably most of you, if not all of you watching this video, have had in your lifetime. And it's a bummer. It's a real bummer, and I hope that PlayStation changes that this is a mistake and they change it. because they're getting a lot of heat everywhere. Maybe people will even go in front of the Sony building with signs and all that too. Who knows? It's gonna get wild. It's gonna get interesting where this goes. Anyways, guys, I've gone on long enough. If you enjoyed this video, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and I will see you guys all in the next one. Peace.